Yeah, what about having children? Well, you moved out. You moved out here because Dad was sick, right? Why'd you move?
We moved out here because my sisters were here,
Oh.
but it would be a better place for him because he did have that illness.
What did he have?
TB.
So what happened, Dad? You were in a hospital for a while?
Mm.
Yeah, when we moved out here, 2 weeks after our honeymoon, we came to California December 7th, 1953. December 7th, of course, is Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah.
So after we came here, I got a I got a job with an accounting firm, because that's what I had studied in school at City College of New York downtown. I got a job with this accounting firm in downtown Los Angeles, and we worked very hard, and we worked long days and nights to get the taxes out. That time, income taxes was due, I think, in March 15th, instead of like today, April 15th. And so I put in a lot of time. When I was discharged from the Army in 1952, they told me that they had found a trace of tuberculosis and that I should just take medication. And that was it. But they didn't say take it easy, relax, look for a cure. When I think of it, just
Ignorant.
they really didn't advise me.
But we didn't look things up ourselves either. Like nowadays, you go Google something,
Yeah.
you find out.
Yeah, well, there was no computers, there was no internet. And so
We stayed in ignorance.
we moved out here, and then in 1954, they told me that when I went for a checkup, that I did have tuberculosis, and they wanted me to go to a veterans hospital, which I did. And I was there for 1 year. Meanwhile, your mother, she was alone for a whole year. She didn't know how to drive. We didn't have a car. So it was, and she was isolated, although her parents were here and her sisters were here. Apparently there wasn't a closeness, and here she was, 21, and she was on her own, and she didn't have me, so there was no one to guide her. It was very difficult for her that particular year when she was all alone.
That's when I worked, though, isn't it, for that home company,
Yeah.
Ideal?
Yeah, she worked for a
The
toy
bookkeeper.
company.
As a bookkeeper.
Yeah, as a bookkeeper.
Huh.
You
But
take
she
the trolley car to work.
Yeah,
Huh?
she had to take public transportation to work. But I imagine, at night, it must have been very, very lonely for her after she came home from work.
Well, I was friendly with the couple downstairs, remember?
Yeah.
He was studying to be a doctor. And I think they have a kid then. They had a kid. But they decided that maybe I would give them the disease, so they didn't want to be friendly with me.
Yeah.
They were afraid.
Yeah, that was a big deal. So your mother really, that
How
that
did I
first
do it?
year really of our marriage,
How
or
did I do it?
parts of the second year, she really, it was very difficult, but yet she did it.
I know.
Well, didn't your parents help out?
Hmm?
Your parents, did they help you?
My father had a car. And then they only wanted me to come live with them. That time Beatty was living with them too. Thank God I didn't do that. It would have really drove me crazy. But they used to take me to visit him. You were what? San Fernando Valley? What, a half hour away?
No, it's
More?
30 miles away,
Oh.
the distance.
So yeah, they helped in that way to take me to see him. The hospital. But communication in between, I don't know. They just thought that I think that I should go live with them.
Yeah, but that first year, the way Mom and I used to communicate is we sent letters to each other, and we used the telephone, and that's the way we got together, because it took a while before they gave me, like a weekend furlough. They didn't do that because they wanted me to just they believed in take, medication.
Look
and-
how they didn't know about exercise like we know today.
Right. Medication and taking, staying in bed. That's,
Bed rest.
yeah,
They-
bed rest.
that's what
didn't-
they used
didn't
to
know much
call it.
better. They really didn't know.
And when
that's
did you have the infection?
when
Oh, that was when you were single yet.
they discovered,
When you were single yet.
they,
You had an
when
infection.
I was,
A little
when I was-
operation you took us.
when I was being discharged, that's when they discovered
Yeah.
that I had a touch of tuberculosis,
Mm.
So, but they never really followed up on me, and and I was ignorant myself, and I didn't know, and then we had a private doctor, instead of going into a hospital. We just didn't treat it very seriously, and I didn't treat
No
it very
common
seriously.
sense.
No, just didn't treat it very seriously,
Mm.
unfortunately.
Very young.
They didn't have the knowledge that they have today.
Which
although-
they shared with you and told you, and we didn't look for it.
Yeah. And it's, unfortunately, even though there's a rise today in tuberculosis too, but they have some miracle drugs out there, and they know how to treat, the treatments and follow-up,
Mm.
so,
Medicine,
yeah, the medicine, and, yeah. But that was a difficult year until I got discharged, and I got discharged finally in 1955, early in 55, right? It was a year
Discharged
later.
from what, the hospital?
Yeah, the hospital. I was there, I think I was there from April 54 till about March 1955.
Then Michael was born in 56.
Yeah, Michael was
I
born
got
in
pregnant that time
50. Yeah.
in Palm Springs. We went to Palm Springs.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
You know so?
Who knows? But, yeah.
Yeah.